So what is our goal here at Maslena is we want to halter train and hopefully saddle all of our colts and our horses here so we can also vaccinate them. What the major obstacles and challenges? Well, there's a lot of distraction here, so we have to make sure that all of our horses are focused on us, especially when working with them. Usually when we start with a horse, we have to get him into the round pen, and we try to get our focus by getting a halter and getting him used to possibly treats or just focusing on us. Our first step is to make sure when we bring a colt into the round pen, we do want to make sure that we have a rope in our hand, something that might be a little scary for them, have some treats, something that is really rewarding, and of course we want to try to get that around their neck. That would be the start. It's just a loop that we put around their neck so we were able to have a little bit of control over them. The reason that we're using slow movements is because when you are working with an animal, especially a fight or flight animal, you do really want to move slowly to get them to not freak out, thinking that you are a predator, which as humans we are. So we want to make sure that we can go very slow and try to get that rope over their head. Our next step is, as we have that halter across their neck, what we're going to do is kind of tug both sides and get them used to that pull. The horses do not like anything above their head, so we do need to make sure that they are aware. And when we introduce something new to the horse, we also need to, bring it up to them and take it away, bring it up and take it away. If we can do that, then we can introduce something and hopefully manage our goal, which is hopefully getting the halter on them. With halters, we have a lot of noise. Some of the halters have little jingling, things that are very scary because we are introducing something new. So with noise, that we need to introduce the halter because it jingles a lot. And so we bring that up to them and then let it go. Sometimes then give them a treat as they accept it. So our next step is trying to accomplish getting the halter fully on the horse. So of course we're moving slowly, we're bringing it down. Once we feel comfortable, then we of course will go ahead and put that around hopefully their ears, rub it across their ears, because it is a very scary thing, especially since their ears are very sensitive. Anything again above their head is very hard. So we are going to go ahead and just toss that over, hopefully get him used to that tossing, as well as until we feel that that horse is comfortable enough with it around its nose, but also around its ears. We're going to then go ahead and click it on. Go ahead and get a lead rope, and apply that to a little ring that is attached to their halter. Then we go ahead and try to apply pressure, because horses will usually back away from pressure. So when you go ahead and try to pull forward, usually the horse will try to come towards you, which is a very scary thing as we are predators. So you have to gain that trust. How are you going to gain trust? Well, usually with love and affection. Okay, so we're going to try to apply pressure from left to right. We really want to see that chest and those feet try to move. So we're going to go ahead and try to pull to the left, see if we can get him to try to move forward till he gets used to that zigzag formation and can hopefully move in a straight line. The biggest thing that we do when walking around in a halter, they need to know to trust us and walk around with us. So we consistently have them walk around, following us, not pulling back, not trying to stop before we stop. So what we try to do is we try to give them challenges, provide obstacles, make that brain really think, not always thinking about what's going on around them, understanding that it's okay. Trying to trust us is really the biggest issue. So we will put out obstacles and we will try to get them to go through them and get that mind to think. Well, our next step is to really get them used to hands. Hands are very, very scary. So we want to get them used to us touching across their neck. They are across their face, across their back, especially their legs and their hindquarters. So we do want to make sure that we get them used to the hands. Of course, sometimes we do have to use tools, which is sometimes brushes. With grooming, we also use back scratchers, which will give them that extension of our hand, knowing that something is back there, so we are not hurt. So the next step, of course, after our grooming and our haltering, so we're going to start with more items, more jugs, more tarps, things that are more scary to them, or things with noises, maybe tossing it across their back, across their legs. We do not want to be out there on the field and jumping on a horse when there is something that might spook them. So we definitely want to make sure that we are always safe before ever getting on the horse.